What the old winter? Take a suck of the old tea.
I'm just thinking of my head for a second.
Perhaps. I understand.
Okay. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is the start of a new series called See You at 7, little chatty segment, and today I'm joined by my first guest, which is Lottie!
Links in the description. I'm gonna take these off because my nose is sweaty.
It's hot in here.
Ew. Okay.
So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna get my clothes off.
Yes. Are you watching The Apprentice?
I just kind of watch it when Nathan puts it on. I'm not like
It's good.
massively big on it. I prefer Dragon's Den, like as far as like businessy shows go.
Deborah Meaden.
What a babe.
She's the one.
And
She is the
oh my god, what's his name? The fit one. The youngest.
Peter. But for some reason I want to call him Roger. Oh, Rog. You know Roger. Classic Roger.
Yeah, Peter. I like him. He is fit, like, isn't he? Do you think he's fit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just because he's a powerful man.
Right.
Sit up. So, today's discussion, I was thinking, just off the top of my head,
Tell me.
around Instagram,
Yeah.
BS versus
What's BS? What is this?
versus reality.
Okay, what do you mean?
Thoughts? Go. It seems to be a common theme for a lot of bloggers, YouTubers, etc. to be talking about the whole Instagram versus reality kind of thing nowadays.
Okay.
In a very negative way, in like, oh, it's not real life and it's not real and it's a highlight reel and all this. And I agree, like I'm not disagreeing with that. But I also think the way that we like consume social media is like, that's our, not our problem.
It's our responsibility.
That's our responsibility.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like people are like, oh, you need to take responsibility for what you're putting on your feed and like be more real. And it's like, well, no, I will post what the fuck I'm gonna post on my feed. Like I'll post what I want. Like if you don't want to follow it, then don't follow it. Like it's your choice to follow someone, to look at their work, to compare yourself to that person every day if you choose to.
I think where it becomes a problem is 12-year-old me wouldn't have thought that, because I'm the same as you. I think it's our responsibility to consume it in a different way. And like if anyone like follows me on Instagram and stuff, I do like Chatty Tuesdays. If you want to
check it out,
all my social links are in the description. Yeah, I do that because I miss the social part of social media. I don't get to see my friends as much as I like. And I hate the fact that you just look at someone's feed and go, oh, I know what they're up to. Whereas like, reach out to them and say, you know, how are you doing?
Yeah. Hey, how's
Because I have friends, like close friends. I don't know what they studied at uni.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, so it's definitely how we use social media and how we consume it.
I do get it to some extent. Like I look on social media and sometimes I do like think, oh, she's unreal, I wish I looked like that. But I catch myself and I'm like,
yeah,
is this like hurting me? If I'm seeing this every day, like I literally go through every now and again all the people I follow and unfollow anyone that I'm either like envious of in a bad way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, that doesn't make me feel good, like seeing that person's pictures every day. Not necessarily because there's anything wrong with them, but I don't want to compare myself to that, so I'm going to unfollow them. But yeah, I just think it gets a lot of negativity nowadays. It's like they used to blame the TV and magazines, and now it's all the blame is on social media. It's like my, you know, parents or someone around me must have been like, well, that's not real when I looked at a magazine, because I wasn't naive enough to think that when I looked at a magazine, like, I knew that's not what the person looked like.
Yeah.
And I feel like, why don't people look and go, okay, yeah, she looks amazing, but does she look like that? Like,
but on the flip side, we choose not to edit our pictures as much as we could.
yeah.
I sometimes throw a little teeth whitener on there. But like we were chatting earlier about how you didn't thingy your spots out, or like,
yeah, I used to. I think I did it on about 3 photos.
Well, I did. I once edited out my eye wrinkles and I was like, that doesn't look like me. And it got loads of likes and I was like, But that's not me.
But the thing is, then you'll automatically, instead of just being like, it's a nice photo of you, you've put that down to the fact that you've edited out your wrinkles. Oh, it got loads of likes. Like, people weren't like, oh, she looks less wrinkly. What a great photo.
She
Like,
looks so young.
yeah, like, I don't think that's why. It was just a really nice photo. But, like, obviously in your head, people went like, oh, that's
It's a
got loads of
lie.
likes because I've
Total
edited
lie.
it. And you kind of get in a vicious circle. I don't know, looking back on it, like the photo's still on my feed and I'm like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I think as well though, because again, I guess because I saw other people being a bit more real on social media and just leaving all their imperfections in, I was like, I'm just gonna leave mine in. Because at the end of the day, that's not what my skin looks like. That's not the texture of my skin. Like, what was the point? Like, people see me in real life, like they know what I look like, and they're just like, she looks a little bit too perfect in that photo. So yeah, I think in regards to like our online personas or whatever are pretty much who we are in real life, I would say.
Again,
And
but
it's okay, you're playing devil advocate, it's okay.
But there are people on Instagram that I follow that their whole style is over edited.
Yeah.
You know, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolfer.
Yeah.
Or for
His stuff is
but he's
amazing.
also a photographer, and I think editing in regards to that kind of thing is
Like looking
it's
at it like
art.
that is art. Yeah.
digital art. Like I think that's so different to I don't know.
Now
like,
your acne.
Yeah, but I get that it's for the aesthetic. Like
Yeah.
some people will over edit to keep their aesthetic, their feed looking the same. I guess I just think it's so important for people to look on the flip side and not just say, oh, you shouldn't be over editing your photos. You can control what other people do, but you can control how you consume it and how you take it in and how you look at it. And I just think if your mental health especially is not in the right place and you find that you're it's all coming from social media and I keep comparing myself to this person, that person, the other, and not just looks, like their lifestyle and stuff like that. I just think it's so important to just be like, okay, you have the power to click the unfollow button and not consume that anymore, and maybe find an account that's more on the level of something that you're looking for or more inspiring to you. Or there's so much out there. Like all the accounts I follow, like I literally am so like inspired by most of the time, and you know, if there's anything I'm not, I think for a second, if I have that negative thought, I think maybe I should unfollow this person. Not because there's anything wrong with their content, but because I'm not taking it in the right way, you know.
I mean, you don't look at old pictures, like old printed out pictures, and be like, oh my god, look at my skin, but you're just like, oh, look at that.
You just remember the memory.
So I don't know if I'm gonna look back at, say, like an Instagram picture and be like, oh, do you remember that day? It was actually like raining so much, but on that picture it doesn't look like it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, I look through my feed sometimes and I'm like I see, I guess, I can, like, again, I take it in a different way because I look on like an outfit of the day post from like 4 years ago and I'm like, my room is so fucking messy in the background. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? But then at the same time, I'm like, oh, look at the way I used to dress. Like, it's so different how I dress now. And yeah, I think you look at it more, instead of just enjoying the actual like photo or the memory or whatever, you kind of look at it in a more like, oh, that doesn't fit in with my feed now. Or, oh, what was I thinking? Like, taking that, like, that angle, that lighting, like.
Whereas like old pictures, I was like, oh.
Yeah, cute if they're printed, like.
And they all used to be like half a head and stuff because you couldn't tell through the viewfinder. But it's just cute, isn't it? I don't think like, oh god, I wish I could have edited that. Like, it's very natural.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Times
I'm kind
have
of torn,
changed.
I guess.
Times have changed.
Editing photos has been done since you've been able to take pictures, just in different ways. Like old film stars and stuff used to put like Vaseline on the lens to make the skin smooth. So like, it's not like a new thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like everyone treats it as if it's like, oh, social media. I'm like, what do you think they do in magazines, advertisements, on the TV? Like, again, these things are all blamed as well though for negative like self-image and negative, you know, mental health and stuff like that.
And it has, like, it totally has happened to me growing up. Like, I did used to look at magazines and stuff and be like, oh man, like I've got like a chubby bit here and you don't want to have a chubby bit. But I think that's probably just the age that you are, and
I was gonna say maybe it is just
you don't know who you are and stuff. So yeah, I think we need to teach them to consume
it differently.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying like, that person shouldn't be putting that up.
Yeah. Because
I hear so many people be like, oh my god, your photo's over edited to like other people, and I'm like, yeah, like to a certain extent I'm like, oh, what's the point? Like I don't see the point in it, but like, that's your life if you want to do that. Like, no, but you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be able to stop editing. Photo
Otherwise, we
editing.
wouldn't be able to sell anything. If we didn't think we were good enough, no, if we thought we were good enough, how would we ever buy anything?
This
right?
is it. I think it's like, yeah, people forget, like, when influencers have up like a hashtag ad, like, this is edited, this is that. I'm like, they're selling a product, like, of course it is. In a magazine, when they're trying to sell a perfume, do you think Natalie Portman looks like that? No, she doesn't. She does not.
Do you follow Jamila Jamil on Instagram?
Is that the TV presenter one?
Yeah, she was on T4 back in the day. She's so good to follow. She has this thing called Iway, I think, and it's like all body positivity, and it's like you're more than just your weight. You're like a sister and a daughter and all that sort of stuff. But she's really good, and she doesn't use Photoshop and stuff.
Yeah.
And she has like stretch marks and stuff that she just gets out all the time. So when I look at her and I'm like, yes, this is what we need. But then again, I look at someone like Brandon who does edit pictures, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where I am.
I think though the reason people don't, I suppose, like that photographer Brandon, like, don't call him out is because most of his photos, they're not really over edited bodies and figures and stuff like that. It's the whole photo. But then again, I think, why don't people look at that and go, well, the lighting doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
Whereas when it's a body, mostly a female body, you're like, oh, her ass doesn't look like that, and it's like, well, yeah, you're right. Too true. They started doing that in a lot of websites now, like fashion websites.
Oh, yeah.
ASOS, leggings,
Little bum stretch marks like me.
I like that though. Like, again, like, it is weird that you're surprised by it, but again, if we're surprised by it, it's because we know that they edit them.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't possibly. I don't know. I say it in such a. I don't want to be like, oh, you couldn't possibly look at someone and actually think, oh, that's what they look like on it. But I guess some people do.
Yeah.
Like, some people do look and think, oh, that's what they look like. Look how smooth their skin is. Which, yeah, it is sad that people think like that. And I'm not saying, like, some people are literally perfect and they do look like that. But, like, most of them have some sort of Photoshop or some sort of editing done to them. But I think it's really nice that, you know, on ASOS, I think Pretty Little Thing are doing it as well. Where a lot of their models are just not editing out cellulite and stretch marks and stuff like that, which I guess you do kind of get a little warm feeling when you see it. You're like, oh, I've got stretch marks there as well. I've got like little butt dimples there too. Like,
back dimples, yay!
I've got back dimples as well. Me too. My sister as well. Sisters.
That Jamila though was on about God, who was it? Kim Kardashian, I think, was selling some diet lollipop. Like, how do you feel about that? Because
oh my god,
I don't want to go off on like a tangent, but that kind of feeds into what we're talking about as a certain age and a certain role model. Do we need to teach them to not believe what she's selling, or does she just need to stop doing it?
People that do that really irritate me.
Yeah.
Again, I hate to go like, because young girls look, because I've just said like, you need
Get
to
over
consume
it.
in a different way. But I think it's because it's a product that they're selling. I don't know why that makes it different for me, but I hate that. I hate it. These cleansing teas, skinny teas, fit teas. I'm not gonna lie, I bought, what was it, Booty tea a few years ago.
There's your spot
Thinking
on.
it would make me, you know, oh, I'm gonna lose loads of weight. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. The only thing that's gonna make you lose weight is calorie deficit. Like, that's it. Like, exercise, eating healthy, calorie deficit. But yeah, I do take a big issue with that because
I mean, I do too. I just wanted
it's
to know
just ridiculous. It's not factually correct. I think that's the issue with it. Like, it's not true. Like, it's not. Like, it might make you less bloated. It might make you shit yourself. Therefore, you lose weight for like a day. Well, laxatives make you obviously shit. So if it contains laxatives and you take a pill, you could literally become pregnant and everything because you shit out your pill too quickly. And you're, because you're fucking trying to just take the skinny tea. I just think it's ridiculous.
I feel like there's 100 more brand deals that you could choose from, especially Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. She got berated for it as well.
Yeah.
Which, rightly so.
Yeah.
They were like,
just not the right audience, is it?
they were like, they were to curb cravings, apparently, like hunger pangs. And I was like, if you're hungry, you should eat.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
You're hungry. You need food. You could use
your the other side of it.
Well, you could use your influence for so much better than like
that's what I'm saying.
selling
There's 100 other
tea.
brand deals that you can do.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick that.
Do you know what I mean? If you love like makeup or something, but no one goes, oh, I who buys Like, fair enough, it's some Yorkshire, like, but you know, who goes out and buys like a weight loss tea and is like, oh, I bloody love this weight loss tea. It's just, that we've never seen you use before, hun. Never. No. Honey, no. No. I know a lot of people are kind of getting annoyed at bloggers for using too many affiliate links. I think the point that someone made was like, they're just putting them up to get money, and they're not like, they don't actually buy the product, and they're not actually like, they're not wearing the clothes, they're not, you know, they're just going, ooh, I like all these, here's the links, use my link and I get money. I personally don't see a problem with that. An affiliate link doesn't actually affect the customer. Like, it doesn't cost you anymore. It just means that they've found it and you've went and seen it on their, you know, on their Instagram or whatever, so, you know, they deserve the credit, you know. But what's your take on that? Do you think it's a bit like, trying to make a bit of dollar?
Why not? How annoyed do you get when there's a lot of hashtag ads?
I don't, really.
Good.
because I think I grew up with the whole blogger, YouTuber kind of thing, and it depends actually. If it's something that, like, if I followed someone for a long time and it's so obviously not consistent with their style, like, if it's not cohesive with the person, it's a bit like, what? Like, what?
I've definitely like changed my mind about hashtag ad, because it did used to really annoy me, especially. I've definitely had a change of heart with hashtag ad though, because it used to really annoy me, because I'd just be like, as soon as I saw hashtag ad, I'd be totally turned off.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you don't
use that.
Shut up. That's
paid.
because I've seen like 10,000 teeth whitening strips, and like,
oh my god,
I just got fed up with seeing the same stuff.
I think that was when the industry was a bit more new as well, though.
Yeah,
so.
but now when I see one, I'm like, yes, good for you.
Yeah.
Because I know that they're doing well, and especially if they're bringing content along with that isn't just ads.
Yeah, I get that.
When there's a lot of ads, you're like, oh, Jesus. But if that means that then they can continue to make the content that you do enjoy,
they gotta make them monies.
go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm exactly like that as well. It really, it's just striking a balance, I think, with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Striking the balance of, like, don't overdo it. You don't want every single post to be like hashtag ad, but also, because we're, you know, experts on this, but it's also striking the balance of, like, it needs to be cohesive with, like, your content, and like, it needs to represent you.
Because my content's top notch.
Top notch, 10 out of 10. Well, I enjoyed this little chitty chat.
Yeah, can I come again?
Chat. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're always welcome.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Change my mind.
Yeah, no, literally, I like, if someone can make a decent argument, my mind could be changed, but...
What do you think? Yeah, but what question?
To, like, do you think people should change their ways when it comes to social media, or do you think we should change how we consume it? That is the question.
Question of the week.
Right, that's it from us, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below with your thoughts and your opinions. We would like to know, and I'll leave her link in the description as well. We filmed something over on her channel.
We did.
Little something, little.
Sure,
Okay, that's it from us, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye. Bye.